Yo, welcome back to the checkup where we talk hoops and hoops only. And it's time. Today is the day the NBA season officially gets started. We got two good matchups tonight. Well, by the time this video drops, it'll be the day of. Tonight we got the Milwaukee Bucks having a second round rematch against the Brooklyn Nets. They also get their rings tonight as well. And we got the LA Lakers for the West Coast matchup versus the Golden State Warriors. Those games both will be on TNT. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about those two games and basically have a little mini breakdown, make some predictions on these first two games of the new season, and just getting right into it. Let's start off with the Nets and the Bucks. I think this game has a chance to be a blowout and in Brooklyn's favor. Obviously, there's the motivation factor for Brooklyn to beat the team they lost to, but also, if you really just think about it, let's think about what happened to Milwaukee when the Nets were just, 2/3 healthy. When James Harden was injured in the playoffs and it was Kyrie and KD. The Bucks couldn't even hang on the same court as them. They were that bad compared to the Nets. Now this time around it'll be James Harden and Kevin Durant, no Kyrie Irving. But, the Bucks do have the little swag going on. They just won the title. They're going to be feeling themselves home court. So, I think when I say a blowout, I'm not saying a 25, 30-point blowout. I'm saying more like a 15-point game, something around that area. And I think the reason why is because the Nets have the two best players on the floor skill-wise with Harden and KD. They should be able to push the pace, but also settle in the half court and play in the half court when needed. You got the best half court player in the game, and Kevin Durant, he's the best scorer in the NBA. And then you got for Milwaukee, I think if they want to win this game, I think they should lean more towards a slower game with the size advantage they got with Brook Lopez and Giannis in the middle. And more specifically Giannis because he is going to be their go-to guy. Both teams are going to jack up threes at a crazy rate, but that's just how the league is now with every team. But in main factor obviously is just going to be, I think Kevin Durant is going to go off. He's going to make a statement that this is his league. It's no longer Giannis's or no longer LeBron's, and it's not Giannis's. He's going to go off and he's going to pull out the win in Milwaukee to kick off the new season. Now for the late night game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, I think this will be a close game. I don't think this is going to be a blowout at all. And reason being is the Lakers will find a way to keep themselves in it. They're going to find a way to keep themselves in it. But I think Golden State will pull out the win. Mainly because the Lakers, I think they're going to have to try to find a consistent flow offensively. And that's going to be tough for them, especially with a whole bunch of new players, not just like one or two. It's basically a whole new team. Whereas the Warriors, they'll be more prepared, more ready, chemistry-wise. And they also got way more shooting than the Lakers do on the floor. What the Lakers will need to do is get AD going early because he's going to probably be a starting center for this game. And unless Golden State goes small ball with Draymond at the 5, AD's going to have a mismatch or a weaker defender on him. So I think that's the main objective, to get AD going with the jump shots, with the low post game, the pick and roll. I think that's the main way LA has their best chance to win. But then, obviously, like I said, LA is going to hang around in this game because they got LeBron James. I mean, when does a LeBron James team not hang around in games when their team is healthy? We all know this. It's going to be a close game, And at the end of the day, I think the Lakers' lack of chemistry between the big three of Westbrook, LeBron, and AD is really going to cost them. I think it's mainly going to be Westbrook. Not to sound like a Westbrook hater, but he can't shoot. He's still trying to figure it out. Like I said in my last video, we saw it in the preseason. He's still trying to figure things out with this new team, especially between him and LeBron. And I think that's going to be their main point of the offense throughout the year. They still need to figure out who's going to run the show. And you got the bench, a couple guys injured, a couple key guys injured. So I think Golden State will pull out this one, and I think the lack of chemistry is going to cost the Lakers this game. Golden State wins in a close game at Staples to start off their new season. And also, Jordan Poole will make a statement this game and prove that the preseason was no joke. Anyways, that's going to do it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, link in the description. Can't wait for the season to start. It's going to be real fire. It's going to be a hell of a season. You already know my Knicks. I can't wait. You already know it's coming. You know what time it is. This has been a checkup where we talk hoops and hoops only. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.